here. I'm making another tutorial. Today I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different. So we're going to do another GIF, but this time I was thinking about Valentine's Day, and something I think might be a little bit cool is playing around with Pac Man and Mrs. Pac Man, and probably like have them do the whole chase scene. So I was looking up some references of what I would do. So here you see the original chase scene from the Miss Pac-Man arcade game. So I was thinking, yeah, that'll be hot. Yeah, let's do this. And I think it'll be very simple because it's some really simple keyframes. But I do need a better ending for what's going on. They would have to kiss or something. And then, as another reference video, there is the frenemies. Yeah, the frenemies. I know it has like a little Pac Man section, but it's, as you see, so I won't use any of that music, anything like that, but I think we can do that. So let's go ahead and create a new composition, not a new composition. So during this first half, we're just going to create the animation. Yeah, so we're creating a new artboard. That's what we have in Illustrator, and the new artboard is going to be 800 by 600. Hit that create there, and now it's going to be pretty simple from here. So we're going to need a circle for both of the Pac-Mans, and then one we're going to need to give a pretty much like a bow to. And so I'm going to choose an appropriate yellow type color. I want to take that stroke off there. I'm going to double click in here, and I want it to be just a little bit lighter, just a little bit there. I think I like that. And now I'm going to Command C and F. That's my copy paste in front, because I want to add a highlight in the back. And so after I did that, I created the other circles in front. I'm going to select both of them, and over here, this little tool here is the shape builder tool. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to hold down my Alt and delete that in front of it. Now I'm going to take the front of this, and I'm going to make it just a little bit darker. Well, maybe I make the color, not make that darker, because I don't want it to be mustard or pea. So I'm going to take the color and bring it down and make it a little bit more of an orange. Have a slight highlight in the back. Maybe this should be shadow. What if I went darker in the back? Yeah, let me try to make darker. Well, that works. Yeah, I think so. And I'm thinking about the mouth. So I would create a triangle from the star tool. So basically, if you press the star tool, you can press up and down to say how many points you want. And so if you press down, the lowest you can get is a triangle. So you press up, you can get lots of points. A whole lot of points. It can be very pointy. But you can also press down and get, fewer points when you select on this star tool. So yeah, I press down, and yeah, that's what I want. I wanted 3. But I have this. I'm going to expand this a little bit, turn this around, and this is going to help me form the mouth. And I'm going to select both of those, go to our shape builder tool again. I'm going to actually hold down my Alt and just drag. That'll separate the both of those. So what's going on here is I actually have that shape in back from where I cut earlier, but I can just Alt and remove that. Uh-oh, wait a minute. It put too many keyframes on there, as I saw. Make sure we don't have anything going funky here. Let me get my Hit A. Yeah, it did put, well, not keyframes, but it put a lot of points. I don't want that because that's going to cause us issues when we get into the other. So let me go back. I'm going to copy and paste in front. And so we have two of those triangles. And I'm going to hit the shape builder tool again, Alt, and remove that. And then that'll allow me to come back in. Actually, I should just hit the shape builder tool and remove the back. And so hit Alt. It's still going to do the same thing. I wonder if I hit Alt and did this. I don't know. This is gonna drive me crazy. Oh well, I don't have. What am I getting? Oh, I see. I see what's going on. I have two shapes here. I'm sorry. I am the one who's tripping. Okay, so yeah, let me go back. Go back, and I'm removing this here. I'm gonna bring both of these back because now it's my ball and the highlight. I go back to my triangle, get it, point on that center there. I'm gonna select that, hit my shape builder tool, and now I'm gonna hold down Alt and delete both. There we go. Now, this is still looking. These colors are not doing it for me. I wonder what happens if I make that a gradient going down. Let's try that. Let's try a gradient. And within the gradient, I want it to have this color and then a darker color of that. So here I'm double clicking. Maybe let's do lighter. I'm trying to give the appearance of a highlight. Let's see. That makes it look like a block of cheese. Okie dokie. So that's definitely not gonna work. But why don't I try lighter? I like that. That works. I like that. Okay. So that did it. That did it for me. I'll take that. So I'm gonna duplicate this. And now I'm going to make a bow. So Miss Pac Man normally has a little bit of lipstick. And to do that, I'm just going to put a triangle. I was trying to connect to a point everywhere. Like what the? A little bit of a triangle on the top and bottom. And I'm going to hit my red here. Nothing too hard. I'll also do that here because she fancy. She real fancy. Get down closer here. Yeah, there we go. And then now we have to do a bow. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna do this all from hand. So normally a bow has this part inside and then comes back from the bottom and then here. So now I'm going to just play with this a little bit, play around and see what I can do. Make this look like a bow a little bit more. Exaggerate this a little bit. Do it down here. So we need this on part of her head. Ooh, it doesn't look like a bow yet. And now I need. Oops. I didn't want to do that. And hopefully I can switch this around. So I'm going to object and I'm going to go to transform and reflect. And we're going to reflect that horizontally. And hopefully putting this in back will do the trick. Okay. And now normally you get those little stretches within the... I don't know if I want to do this all the way or cheat with it. So cheating would be making this a stroke, making the stroke color a little bit darker to indicate the shadow. Going there, making it both round and top, bottom, and then going back in here and expanding that a little bit. And that way I can get what I want without really. And then I have to make sure I have to do this for the whole theme. Command V to copy. But then I'm going to go into selection. No, object, transform. And I'm going to rotate this again. I'm going to reflect. So I want to do this on the right, top and bottom. Yeah, let me see what this look like. I'm gonna come back. I need to actually, what happens if I lower the opacity a little bit? I'm okay with that. Lift this up a little bit. There is a select a point or something. You snap the point. Oh, Jesus, I hate when snap the point is on. It always try to get me. All right, so now I'm going to do a little bit of this on the other side. I'm going to send this to the back, bring it forward. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. And then Miss Pac Man has a little mole. So I'm going to do this, turn this to black. And she's sexy, so she got a mole. She's so sexy. Mole. Ooh. I don't even know if that's in the right place. I know she has one. Let's do some research. Let's find out exactly where this is. So right now I'm searching on the internet. Miss Pac Man. Miss Pac Man. And let's look at some images. Oh, the mole is further back. Okay, so let's... Yeah, see that? It's further back. They tried it. Yeah. So, Miss Pac Man has eyelashes? Because that's what that is. That's eyelashes. Should I make eyelashes? I think this is enough. I think we know and we can definitely tell the difference. Okay, so that's what we do. So this is pretty much our scene. Now I have to decide what type of background it's going to be. So I'm going to make this background and choose a color. I can keep it true to the game and make it black. In the Frenemies commercial, it was kind of like a dark purple. We can do that too. Let me look at that, like a dark purple. Oh, I think that works. I think that does work because purple and yellow, I think, are opposites on the color wheel. But yeah, I think this works. Now let's try something like this. And making a circle, and I want to do a darker color, but I want to use the mesh tool. Wait a minute. So So the circle needs to be regular color, and I need to click out, make a darker color, then select the mesh tool. And then what should happen is I get like a gradient effect. Yeah. Bam. Look at that. I don't want to, I'll mess with the opacity so it won't be too harsh. And I do one for her. Yeah, boy. There we go. Okay, so I think that's it. You can barely see that highlight here. Barely see it. But I think, yeah, that's it for this video. So we have our scene set. We know what we're going to do. So there's several ways we can attack this. Thinking about it, if we want to put it on like Instagram, which we can do, it'd be great if we can add some music, and then we have like the little chase music from Instagram. But if we just want to put a GIF, then we do that. So I'm gonna do something else. So I'm kind of artboarding a little bit. So we're gonna have this chase, them running back and forth, but then what should happen at the end? So let me make sure so the background is saved. I'm gonna group this, and I'm gonna bring her back here, group him and everything. I'm gonna object transform reflect on a, yeah, no, that did the wrong thing. I'm gonna go back and then we'll do object transform reflect again. Reflect, yes, vertically reflect. And this is me setting up the last scene. So like to get there, and the thing is at the end I want them to be like, ooh, we gon' kiss. Ooh, look at you, you babe. Oh my God, is it babe? Babe, we gon' kiss, babe. We gon' kiss. Okay. So we'll do that. And when they get finished kissing, we will have a heart. So I have one put up from Illustrator. Yeah. Do that. See what happens. So I go on here and paste. Nothing happens. I know what I have to do. So I'm going to drag this over here. And nothing wanted to drag. Okay. I'm going to, so I dragged that from Illustrator. So actually, I need to explain what happened. So this is a shape tool. And within the shapes, you have heart. And so this heart, here you can go and then you can copy. And then you come over here and you can paste. Oh, compound, see? I did it the right way that time. So you can paste and then you can add your color to, I want it to be dark. My color to it. And just a little small. There. Yeah. Actually, I can enter artboard selection, artboard, and put it all in the center. This just really doesn't look like it's the center, so I'm gonna move it regardless. Okay, so yeah. That's what we want. So now we're going to go over into Adobe After Effects. And in Adobe After Effects, we're going to animate the movement of the mouth up and down. And we're going to repeat that in its own separate comp. And then we're going to bring that comp into the 800 by 600 comp, where we have them chase each other. So we'll do once to the left, one to the right, and then one from with them coming from both separate ways, and then ending and then kissing, and then we'll have the heart pop up, and then I guess we can have. Cause I'm thinking about it being continuous, and then I guess we can have them to go like the opposite way and it start over again. So that would be the GIF. So yeah, this has been cool, short, and for you to know, this has been the second video that I made. The first one I was doing a lettering project that like completely bombed, failed, that I hated, and so I decided to stop that and do a GIF. And so yeah, this is the first video. I'll see you in the second video where we will animate everything that we created. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you. So talk to you later. I said talk to you later like I was on the phone. See you in the next video.